Scotland. All good, man. Scotland, bro. All good. Scotland, man. You good?
Yeah, I was thinking. I know last week you said good stuff, man.
Bro, I've had about 3 hours kip, I'll be honest with you. Remember guys, hit the share button, smash that like. So guys, the women and children are doing their walk through Canary Wharf. Big up 8 ball. Everybody. I was here until the early hours of this morning. No one else turned up. Yes, Jake.
What do we want? What do we want? Where do we want it? Where do we want it? Where do we want it? Stop the fun. Stop the fun. Stop the fun! Stop the fun!
All good. Yeah, come on guys, let's get some pink hearts in the chat. Come on guys, let's get some pink hearts up in the chat. All these ladies. Children. Let's stand up. Big up there, bro. Whoop. You fell over a donkey. When do we want it? Now. Get this out there. Hit the share button. Smash the like button. Big up S2. Big up Rebel Ball. Big up Julie. When do we we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now!
When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it? Now! When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want the boats to stop? When do we want it?
Big up Aaron. Starboard of anchor. Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Yeah, it's low presence, Anita.
There's the hotel.
Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our
Just reached the Britannia hotel. Big up Donna for the 5-pound super chat.
close the road, didn't they?
What's that, buddy?
They've got to close the road.
Yeah. Currently stood outside of the Britannia Hotel.
Where they are.
There's also another protest that starts at 3 p.m. Get a deal on me, mate. Appreciate your drive, brother. Got these fucking boats. Big up to you. Big up to you, Dan, mate. Thank you very much, mate.
100%.
So police officers are trying to ask them to move out of the road.
I'm asking you nicely.
We've told you nice for the past 2 weeks to tell us the truth. You've lied to us every single day. So now, we're not going to listen to you. You may as well leave. You may as well leave.
I get what you're coming from.
Leave. No one here is going to listen to you. Leave.
That's fine. But I'm kindly asking if you can.
And I'm kindly telling you no.
Just to proceed to say
No,
the
John.
truth.
Turn around.
The road has to be kept
Turn
open.
around.
I'm not telling people.
What do you mean? When Just Stop Oil do this, you tell them, you stop the road. Don't ever talk shit. You shut the fucking road. So shut the road.
I've never done that. I've
Shut the
never
road.
basically.
Shut the road. They will not move.
Shut the road! Shut the road!
There's other ways around the island docks.
Divert them.
When there's roadworks here, they get diverted quite easily. So I just ask for some paracetamol, going to get a headache, and then just let them do their protest. All right?
I understand that. I'm literally asking. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling. I don't have a right to tell. I'm just asking. You're on safety and flow.
This is safer for these than them crossed over there.
You refuse to
And they're all sitting in vans over there, nothing to do.
I understand.
Yeah, you refused. There was meant to be a police escort, and then they were told no, and they're all sitting in vans over there anyway. They could have been here.
No, I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, I'm simply asking.
Don't be wearing no mask.
So guys, it looks like the let's jump up here. Police vans blocking the road. Yeah, I know, what a piece of shit. Paul. Shot is going fast. Oh shit.
You want to arrest people, you want to tell people to move, you don't want to break them. You want to go and get the people out of the hotels here illegally. Come on now.
They don't want to do that for Just Stop Oil. They want to leave Just Stop Oil protest and block the road for days.
That's all right. No one listens to Just Stop Oil, so we'll crack on. So you crack on, go and get in your van, and we'll crack on. Have a good one then.
Exactly.
Have a good one then.
We have to advise them what we're this, don't we?
Yeah, that's okay. You can advise anyone anything, but advising isn't law, is it? So.
No one can stop you from blocking the pavement if you're a pedestrian, can they?
Do you stop?
We've been here every day since.
That's lies. That's lies. I've been here every day. You haven't been here every day. That's lies. You've been here 4 times. Is that every day?
Police have been here nearly
No,
every
they
day.
haven't. Nearly every day now. She's just voiced a concern about walking home late at night, and you replied with, "You've been here every day."
Not me
You haven't.
personally.
No, not even police
Police
officers.
have been-
No,
police
no,
have been
that's
here.
lies.
All right,
That's
well,
lies.
you've got
I've
your
been
own-
here
you've
every
got your own
day.
opinion.
No, I've got it all on live streams. It's not my opinion, it's fact. Why don't you go and get back in your van? Do one. 0121. 0121. Fucking idiot. police officers trying to tell women, children, get out of the road. Nah, but they'll move the women and kids, but they won't move just stop oil. That's the fucked up thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really willing to speak to you. I'll be honest with you. You've stolen my footage. Obviously not you personally, but the Sun themselves and the company stole my footage. I will be emailing them very soon. Probably tomorrow. Sorry? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did they print it?
Yeah, definitely.
Usually we do credit. Are you from GB?
Sorry?
Are you from GB Politics? Where are you from?
Independent.
Give me your details. I'm happy to talk.
I'll take it down.
So many coaches here, as you can see. We've got all different coaches. Right, this is pure love. Pure love, chat.
Yeah, I've just messaged you over.
Yep.
Feel free to send me the article. I'm happy to show it to you.
That's it. What is your name?
Louder!
So guys, that lady there in that white jacket is Zara from the Sun. She just come up and spoke to me about. She tried to get information on what I see when I went down in the underground garage. Giving contact details was obviously they used the Sun actually used my video from the other day. I caught them out there at 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, she's I'm gonna send her through the news article link, and she's gonna sort that out for me to be credited and paid. If not, it will have to be removed. Yeah, there's another protest happening at 3 o'clock. This part was just the women and children's walk.
Yes, as you can see.
Go on, bro. Did you see that? The bird from the sun telling me to run footage and all that. Yeah, but listen, you know what? They use my footage already in an article. Never credited, never never asked them. I just said to her, I said, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing to you, yeah, until you
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do this now because right now,
Yeah,
I see you. There's a black guy here as well.
Well, I've been here, I've had about 3 hours kicking it. Look, I'm
What
flying low
happened
and
to you?
everything.
I haven't listened to you.
Oh, fuck me again.
Go on, bro.
What? You didn't hear? Oh, shit.
Oh, they do, zip up.
Fucking hell.
They can roll a cigarette in a minute, man. Alright, hold that. Yo, hold that thing. So like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Tell him man, I'm back. You just say. So I'm holding the camera. Brother, you want to go toilet?
That was my zip, man. Yeah.
No, stop the fucking post. Send him back to sea. Send him back to sea.
Big up Mark Bell for £5 for the chat. Live stream sample these days. Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah. Boys, Starlight. Yeah, Canary Reef, Britannia, Starlight. I see you there. Britannia Hotel, Canary Reef. The women and the children doing the absolute beautiful kind of it. I don't know what. Oh, go see Hoffman's chat. Women and kids are standing against the leader. It's well done, huh? Look at these in there, boy. So, do we see when it will start singing at the, you know, like all epping and that when it will say
Keir Starmer's done this, guys. Keir Starmer.
yeah, fuck Keir Starmer, man, fuck Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer's a bitch, bro.
Look, they've sent in a bird now, look.
I've told everyone to not leave. I've told them, look, oh chat, you can see now they've got the police there trying to get them to move. I had to go up to the police and say, we're not leaving.
all the police officers, all standing around, have sent one woman into the middle of it to try and get everyone to move. We ain't moving! We ain't moving!
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to be back on later. I've got 2%. As you can see, there's other people on screen, other people here on their platform. If you want to go take a look. It's all right, I can give you
Bothered now.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to tag it, and then if you want to see the rest of the content, obviously, both watch you stream as well, so I'm about to tag. I appreciate all the fucking beautiful. Right, chat, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to leave this one here now. So I've got little 2%. I appreciate you all. I'm going to be back on you now. Right, yeah. charge him. I can contact him later. Oh, sorry, bro. I need to keep that over, bro. Sorry.
I'm not going to see what that copper's
But
saying.
just stop.
Protest over this for as long as you want. Within
No, but
reason.
you want to move us over there so we don't, no one takes any notice as usual.
No.
Let them
The
protest.
only way we
How
can
many
Let
get
them
people are
protest.
here?
Let them
How many
protest.
people are here? No one's not going to notice you. See what I mean? What we're trying to
so
do is
dirty,
balance the
man.
needs of you guys to have your voices heard with the needs of the rest of the public who are using the road.
Did you just say that, officer? Sorry.
As I said,
I
I knew
think you should stop talking to her. You're not here to deal with it. You're not going to be heard anyway. Because she just said to you. There was no reply.
if they knew this was happening, they would have closed the road before this happened. There'd be no obstruction. All the businesses local, no cars are going to come over there.
Why are we standing up?
Ambulance!
Yeah, let's get away from the ambulance. Let's
So there's an ambulance that's trying to get through from that direction, so everybody's clear on the space for the ambulance to get through.
There we go.
Me? I'll drink it alone.
Big up everyone in the chat, sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm trying to get. Yeah, that's it, Ruben. It's quite easily done. So now they've brought in a couple of liaison officers. And that copper there, she straight on said to that lady that there's not enough of you to be heard anyway. How disgusting is that? Proper disgusting. But look at that. Pig. Absolute pig. run off and left you.
We'll move everyone into one side of the road, which is this side. Get them fences out, put them behind everyone. The traffic can still move freely through one lane. That's got to be a compromise.
Can we just get everyone off the road? Is there any way we can?
No, because then it blocks the pavements up, and you need public access.
When they go back to their country, they come off the
Well,
road.
wait, you need public
I've
access.
got a really good idea.
Go on.
Take down that fence and we'll all stand around there. That's a good compromise. That's out of the
I've got
road.
no issue with anybody protesting. Obviously, I don't want to.
This guy here,
on the rest of the traffic.
Okay, so let's take down this fence and we'll all stand around there. How about that? That's a good compromise.
No, because obviously we don't want to impede on whoever's. I don't know.
Oh, we're not going to impede on anyone. We're not impeding on
We want
anyone.
to keep everything peaceful. Obviously, I
We're
want you guys to be
peaceful.
able to protest peacefully and
So
like
open that gate up.
And we are.
Yeah,
And we are.
Nothing's happening right now.
Exactly.
All I ask, because obviously we want to keep the road open.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way we can get the road back open?
No, you can get one side of the road.
Why not?
Well, do you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I've been around London streets and Just Stop Oil come and super glue themselves to the roads and police do nothing about
No,
it.
we do.
So you don't actually. They super glue themselves to planes and cars and boats and things.
Are you right for me to call you? Is it Lorraine?
No, I'm not Lorraine.
Lorraine.
No.
She's shut the whole of London.
She's Lorraine.
We're shutting the road from there to there.
Lorraine, can you ask everyone to come to the other side of the road?
No, because, right, we thought that was an ambulance. And women jumped out straight away, okay? When the Palestinians had their march in London, it shut
The whole of London off.
All we're
Yeah.
doing is shutting the one piece of road.
Yeah.
And you want...
And there is another way around. We all live here, so we know.
Our women have been told by these officers that they're going to arrest them and take our kids. Take our kids. Oh, please.
Well, I'm here to be able to let you be able to protest peacefully. I've got, whatever you're protesting for, you know, I'm not against it, I'm not for it, I'm being very impartial to it. But obviously at the same time, I have a duty to Londoners that want to use this road.
Yeah, but there is another way around, so they can use that.
We jumped up straight away.
Yeah, we let them through.
Daniel, there's a main road there.
They can all go around that way. Just get someone at the end of the road directing the traffic back. It's a traffic diversion. Do you know what? As people from the Isle of Dogs, something happens in the Blackwall Tunnel, our roads are at a standstill. You don't have the police out directing traffic then. We are at a complete standstill. The traffic everywhere stops, right? When something happens at the Blackwall Tunnel. We have it all the time. So there is no compromise.
So what can I do? I know you say there's no compromise. So what can I do as a police officer to encourage you to come off the road?
Realistically, to get all the people who
What you
Allow us to
could,
continue our peaceful
what you
protest.
could do is if you open up
I've got no
this
issue
here,
with protesting
no,
peacefully.
if you open up this
Realistically,
fence,
they should-
we
they
can all
shouldn't
stand
even be
round
out
there
there.
and we can all
They're
protest
illegal
round
people. They
there.
shouldn't even be there. Like, how
Do you want to do that? Take that fence down so we can all protest
No, the
there?
fences will stay there.
Oh, right. But
Technically, the hotel-
technically, wait, that bit there is empty. There's no one in it. So we could technically all stand in there. But why can't we stand
But
in
the
there?
other side of the road is completely free.
Yeah, but the other side of the road, where? There's a pavement about that wide.
Yeah, but you can protest over there.
No, listen.
Listen,
We don't wanna protest over there.
Over there. Do you know what? We protested over there, and guess what? Nothing happened. And we protested over there, and guess what? Nothing happened. And we protested there, and guess what? Nothing happened. No one is listening to us. But when we stop the streets, and the buses can't get through, and the people can't get through, maybe people will start listening to what we want.
Yeah.
And what we want is them boats to stop and our children to be able to walk about on these streets safely. That's what we want. And those people in there are illegal, they have no paperwork, and they are roaming our streets already, and our children have to be chaperoned just to go to the shop. So when people listen to us, we will listen to people.
I'm listening to you, obviously. As,
Right.
as
Well,
you can
do
tell,
you know what? Not a lot of
I'm not in
people are,
government to be
so-
able to make any sort of.
Well, maybe government will start listening. Because when we're standing on that side of the road and we're talking and chatting, Keir Starmer's not listening. Nobody's listening to us, are they? But maybe when we're standing in the road and we're blocking the
I
roads.
want you to protest, and I want you to do it without any issue or any problem.
Yeah, but when we're not making an issue and we're not making any bother. Do you know what? What we're doing
That's the main
what
issue.
we're doing, right? We are protesting. We are very quiet. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not causing any trouble. We're just blocking the road. Just Stop Oil do it all the time. The Palestinian protests do it all the time. The Israeli protests do it all the time. We are British people. We are born and bred here, and this is our community. And we will stop people from our community. This is our community, and we will stop our road.
Big up.
Anything else?
Is there anything? I know you've made it clear, but I do need to ask. Need to make it clear that I need to ask you to come off the road.
And I can make it very clear, if you ask anyone else, we're not moving off the road.
We go off the road, that then gives the government and the people control over the situation, and we get laughed at, nothing gets changed. When we start obstructing stuff and blocking things, you see how quickly we moved out the way for the ambulance? That's fine. Police, buses, taxis, it's a no-go. And you say you lot can't do nothing, it's the government. You lot work for the government, you're a civil servant, you're a police officer. These people broke in illegally. Yeah, if all of your officers wanted to, you're not all gonna lose your jobs. If all you want to stampede in there and take these back to the Home Office people, you could get rid of them because you're civil servants. But then, and we're not getting out of the road, you know? Because they don't want to do that. You know how many people's in there? There's a 500 people building, and they're gonna probably double, triple them up to over 1,000, 30, 50 people in there, walking around the streets. There's over 4 or 5 primary schools around here. So we're not leaving the road. We're staying here. We're not getting out of the road for them. The government.
I've got no
Should be no papers.
No papers. How does these people know that these people come and they're not fleeing their country because they rape people, they murder people, and they want to come here and then come and do the same thing to our people? Ain't happening. And that's why and that's why we're in the road. I know, but they clearly do to ask us to get out of the road so you guys can control it.
You have the right to protest.
Yeah, and we're protesting. All right. Palestine. Listen. No, but we're not. So, all right. When the oil people, Just Stop Oil, come and sit in the road, you think you guys can move them? When you've got all these fucking Palestine, the police march them. Where was the police marching the lady? No.
I've got no issue with your protest.
I'm really sorry.
I am listening. I'm listening to all of you.
This is a protest for the women.
No,
right?
no,
And we can stand up for
sorry, no, I
ourselves.
apologise.
And I think you should take a step back because this is just for us. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But this is for us.
No, of course, I understand.
Right?
No.
You have your time, we'll have our time.
Perfect. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
we're here, we're not causing any problems. We don't want to cause any trouble. We don't want to have any fighting
I don't want any
or
problems
anything
as well.
else.
All I
right?
ask is, can we do it off the roads? That's
And all I say is no.
Officer, you're fighting now to battle.
Sorry.
I know, but he's dead women around.
Yeah, definitely not me. Sorry? This is publicly accessible, sir. Under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act, this is publicly accessible.
At the moment, I'm just asking.
Okay, and I'm politely declining your request, okay?
What's your channel name?
Bothered now.
Say again?
Bothered now.
Oh, right, yeah, see. Few videos, mate. Good job, keep up.
I come off a little bit abrupt there, yeah, and I'll tell you why, right? You want to talk or not?
Go on.
The only reason I come across a little abrupt is because you're going on like I've climbed up here to try and climb the fence. Yeah? I've just stood here. You tried to make a big deal out of that. That's why. You did. Why did I need to stand up?
I just asked you politely if you're able to get down.
Yeah, but for what reason? Because you made it out like I was going to jump the fence or something.
That's the only reason why.
That's fine.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat. All 3,000, yeah. Big up for the super chats. The chat's going so fast, guys. I can't even see it going past.